Nutrition Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Anatomy and physiology of farm animals. Anatomy refers to the form and structure of the body, while physiology refers to the functions of the forms and parts of the body. These two work hand in hand, and for a farmer to handle his animals very well, he has to be conversant with the body structure of the animals and their functions. This in turn will help him to understand more about the nutrition, reproduction, and management of these animals. Some of the systems, we have the digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system, nervous system, and the reproductive system. The digestive system. The digestive system includes all the organs and tissues associated with the breaking down or digestion of foods in the body. It includes the teeth, beak, tongue, digestive tract, and all the associated glands, secretory enzymes, and other body fluids. Farm animals are grouped into class based on the nature of their digestive tract. We have the monogastric or the non-ruminant animals, and the polygastric or the ruminant animals. The monogastric animals or the non-ruminant animals, from their name, we understand that these are animals which do not ruminate. Rumination is the act of chewing the cud. These animals possess only one stomach chamber. In other words, these animals have simple stomach and cannot digest cellulose and fibers properly. Examples of such animals are the pig, rabbit, and poultry birds like the domestic fowl. Now, the polygastric or ruminant animals are the animals that ruminate. That is, the animals that chew the cud. They have complex stomach. They have 4 stomach compartments, which includes the rumen, which is the largest, the reticulum, omasum, and abomasum. The abomasum is known as the true stomach. Examples of such animals are the cattle, sheep, and goats. They are all herbivores. Now, the circulatory system. The circulatory system involves all the organs and tissues which are concerned with the movement of materials from one part of the body to another, where they are either used or removed. These organs and tissues include the heat, the blood, and the blood vessels. Composition of the blood. The blood is a fluid tissue. It is made up of 2 parts, the fluid plasma and the blood cells or corpuscles. Now, the plasma is the liquid portion of the blood. It is made up of water, blood protein like globulin, fibrinogen, prothrombin, dissolved mineral salts, and other organic substances like the hormones, enzymes, digestive food, waste products, etc. within the body. The blood cells, we have the red blood cells, erythrocytes, the white blood cells, leukocytes, the blood platelets, the thrombocytes. Functions of the blood. The blood maintains body temperature by distributing heat during circulation. The red blood cell carries oxygen with the help of hemoglobin to different parts of the body. The blood transports hormone from ductal glands to their areas of activities. It transports waste products like carbon dioxide, mineral salts, urea, water to where they are removed. Leukocytes help to defend the body against germs. It helps in blood clotting with the aid of platelets. It also helps to transport digested food to the cells. It also helps to maintain the water level of the body. The respiratory system. This includes organs and tissues associated with the exchange of gases between the animal and its environment, leading to the release of energy. We have 2 types of respiration, the aerobic respiration and the anaerobic respiration. In the aerobic respiration, this is the type of respiration which takes place in the presence of oxygen. This is the type possessed by all farm animals. It can be represented by the equation C6H12O6 plus 6O2 will give you 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus energy, that is glucose plus oxygen to give you carbon dioxide plus water and energy in form of ATP. Anaerobic respiration. This is a type of respiration which takes place in the absence of oxygen. In anaerobic respiration, the end products are energy, carbon dioxide, and alcohol. It can be represented by this equation, C6H12O6, to give you 2C2H5OH plus 2CO2 plus energy, that is glucose, to give you alcohol plus carbon dioxide and energy. This process is also referred to as fermentation. The nervous system. The nervous system includes all the organs and tissues which enable animals to respond to changes in the environment. A change in the environment is called a response. The nervous system of mammals is composed of two parts, the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Looking at the chart, in the central nervous system, is composed of the brain and the spinal cord, while the peripheral nervous system is composed of the cranial nerves, the spinal nerves, and the autonomic nervous system. We'll take them one by one. The brain. The brain is enclosed in a bony case called the cranium. It is divided into fore, mid, and hind brains. The forebrain consists of the olfactory lobe, which receives sensory impulses for smell, and the cerebrum, which is the seat of consciousness, intelligence, memory, and all voluntary actions. The midbrain consists mainly of optic lobes, which control sight. The hindbrain consists of cerebellum, which is concerned with balance and body posture, receives impulses and coordinates action, respiration, heartbeat, digestive movements, and blood supply. The spinal cord. The spinal cord stems from the medulla oblongata and runs through the neural canal of the vertebral column or backbone. It communicates between the brain and other parts of the body. It controls all the reflex actions of the body. Now, the peripheral nervous system. We take the cranial and the spinal nerves of the peripheral nervous system together with the central nervous system. This mediates relations between the animal and its external environment. On the other hand, the autonomic nervous system, consisting of the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, regulates events within the animal. Now, the reproductive system. This includes organs and tissues concerned with the reproduction in animals. We have the male reproductive system and the female reproductive system. We'll quickly go to the organs of farm animals. The organs of farm animals include the eyes, the ear, the kidney, the liver, skin, nose, tongue, lung, heart. Let's talk about the skin. The skin of farm animals has been described as the largest organ of the body. It covers the outer surface of all animals. The skin is made up of two layers, the epidermis and the dermis. The epidermis is the outermost layer and is made up of three layers: conified layer, granular layer, and malpighian layer. The conified layer is the outermost layer of the epidermis. It is made up of flat, hard, and scaly cells. The cells of conified layer are dead. The granular layer. This contains the living cells where active division of cells take place. These cells replace the cells of the granular layer, which in turn are replacing the cells of the conified layer, which are constantly being worn out. The malpighian layer. This contains granules of pigment called melanin. This pigment is responsible for skin color. The melanin also prevents the penetration of a lot of violet rays of sunlight. The malpighian layer also contains another pigment called keratin, which is responsible for the toughness and flexibility of the skin. The dermis is a thick layer of fibrous connective tissues. The dermis contains nerves, which enables the skin to be sensitive to changes in its environment, such as pain, heat, temperature, touch, cold, etc. Functions of the skin include Protection. The skin protects the inner skin or tissue from mechanical injuries, bacterial infection, etc. Excretion. The skin excretes excess water, mineral salts, and some nitrogenous waste through the sweat glands as sweat. Sensitivity. The skin is sensitive to its environment through the specialized sensory nerve endings scattered in the dermis. The kidney. At the concave edge is a depression called the ileum. Arising from the ileum is a small tube called the ureter. The ileum also serves as the point of entry of the renal artery and leaving of the renal vein. The ureter connects the kidney to the urinary bladder and from the bladder to the ureter. The ureter opens through the penis in the male and separately in female as the urinary tract. Functions of the kidney include excretion. The kidney helps to remove unwanted nitrogenous waste like urea, ammonium compounds, water, salts, etc. from the body. Detoxification. The kidney also helps to eliminate poisonous substances from the body, toxins, drugs, and alcohol. Removal of excess glucose. The kidney also aids the removal of excess glucose from the body. Maintenance of acid-base balance. The kidney helps to maintain the blood pH and osmotic pressure. Normal urine is slightly acidic. Conservation. The kidney aids the conservation of some useful materials by reabsorbing them from the glomerular filtrate, which is the first step in urine formation. Materials conserved include water, glucose, sodium ions, chlorine ions, and vitamin C. The liver. Functions of the liver include digestion. The liver produces bile, which is secreted into the duodenum through the bowel. Deamination. Proteins are not stored in the body, and so excess amino acids must be eliminated. Amino acids, which are not built up into proteins and used for growth and replacement of cells, are broken down by the liver into carbohydrates and urea by the removal of the amino group. The urea is secreted through the kidney, while the carbohydrate can be converted into glycogen to be stored or oxidized to release energy.